Welcome back to another video. It's the one and only Pocket, and today we're going to be talking about the YouTuber Karl Jacobs. Let's get right into this video. First, I would like to give Outboard a big shout out for the background gameplay, guys. Go check him out and go subscribe. Let's get him to 200 subs. Now, Karl Jacobs has once again gotten in some controversy. There's a lot of people talking about this on Twitter, and we're going to talk about this little tweet that he made. And out of everything that's ever happened, this one's actually kind of interesting because there is some people really upset about this and saying that, you know, Karl is out of line for this. So let's check it out. Basically, Karl tweeted this on Twitter. He tweeted corn minus C plus P equals question mark. Solve that equation. Now, this got 150,000 likes and it has 2,000 retweets and 700 quote tweets. So obviously, just reading that tweet, I'm sure you guys can infer something in your head and just think about what you think he's really trying to say. And Mr. Beast said it if you guys didn't want to say it or haven't really thought about it, but here's the obvious. So Mr. Beast said, stop talking about porn, Karl. And yeah, you got 62,000 likes on this tweet. And then Karl replied to him with a picture, but I'm not going to show the picture because it's too long for the tweet. But he just said, I was talking about ORMP. And then Mr. Beast replied to him and said, have a good day, sir. Now, it's still really interesting because a lot of you guys do know that a lot of his audience is very young. And this is why it's controversial, because at the same time, a lot of people feel like Karl should be able to tweet whatever he wants, whether it's something like that or something inappropriate, right? Or like, swearing and stuff like that. And I don't think swearing's a big deal. But now with this one, it's a little different because he's bringing up a sexual topic. And obviously, that's a little interesting because you do know that a lot of his audience is younger. And that's just a fact because most of these influencers online definitely have a younger audience, a very young impressionable audience. And, we just know that. Now, let's talk about, this, in my opinion, do I think it's wrong? Would I personally do it? Now, personally, I wouldn't do it. I would not be tweeting out something like that. It would be different if I tweeted out with my size right now because I'm not very popular. But if I had a big audience like him and I knew, the general age of my audience, or I just took a guess, and I could just realize, what it is, I wouldn't be making tweets like this because maybe it is going a little too far. Now, a lot of people are upset at Karl. Like, I was reading a lot of tweets and there was people just ripping on Karl saying, this is wrong. He should not be tweeting stuff like this out. And some people that we know actually also tweeted this. So the YouTuber Dicey's tweeted this out. He actually quote tweeted it. He got 26 likes on his tweet. And he said this about last night. So he said, I personally don't like the fact that he obviously knows what would be implied. And I'd guarantee his audience is a majority of 8 to 15 years old. A creator with a young, impressionable audience doesn't need to discuss or bring up sexual, graphic activities. It's not your place to. Now, I don't think, guys, Dicey's is wrong. I really don't. Now, some of you guys might be like, well, come on, man. How can he just take a guess that his audience is 8 to 15 years old? But if you look at the comments, if you look at these accounts that are tweeting Karl all the time, you can kind of infer that that's kind of an accurate guess. And either way, I think, he does have a young audience, or definitely a lot of his viewers got to be still young, So tweeting this out, bringing it up, and then, them talking about it, looking at the replies is obviously interesting. Now, I know that you should not have Twitter if you are young, under the age of 13 years old, so they obviously shouldn't have it. But at the same time, there could be some youngins still looking at this stuff, which could make it very bad. And at the same time, I do agree with Dicey that he doesn't have to bring this up. I think it's a funny tweet in my opinion because I'm 20 years old. I'm old enough for this type of stuff, but like for somebody who's younger, I could definitely see why they would be upset, or a parent would be upset at this for Karl tweeting this out. And I can definitely see why Dicey's is trying to say right here. He's basically trying to say that he doesn't he's got to look at his audience. He's got to be more aware of his audience and like the kids that are looking at this tweet. Is it the biggest deal in the world? No. Is he gonna get canceled for this? No, I don't think he's gonna get canceled for this. But on Twitter, people are actually canceling him for this at the moment. Dicey's tweet is not really that bad. Like, Dicey isn't canceling him. He's literally just saying that you shouldn't be bringing this up, and I can agree to that. I actually can agree with that to an extent. So yeah, that's the new update with Karl Jacobs. It feels like every time Karl says something controversial, it's literally gonna blow up. Like it's always talked about so fastly. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comment section down below. I've actually done a really good job at replying to a lot of the comments, at least for like the first 2 hours of the video. Or if not, I'll reply, in a couple hours later. And yeah, so let me know, guys, if you have any questions, obviously your concerns. And then if you, want to debate or talk about something in the comments, feel free as well. Also, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new. People hate it when I promote it, but it's like, dude, I'm at least doing it at the end of the video. And the thing is, I make topics that some people could be enjoying, which is why I do that. Because some people were mad about that on my last Karl Jacobs video. When I said that at the end of the video, they're like, you should not be talking about this. I'm like, why? I'm just trying to, promote my channel because, we make topics about this and we update you guys on the news. And also, I forgot to say, one of my last videos, both of my last videos, I haven't said it, but thank you guys so much for 15,000 subscribers. 15K is a big number, bro. That's where I was at before I quit YouTube the first time, and it just means the world. Seriously, like, it really, really, really means a lot to me. So let's try to get to 20K subs now, and you know, if we do that, I'm gonna keep going, man. I mean, no matter what, I'm gonna keep going, but we're doing so good at such a good pace, and I just appreciate it. So yeah, it's been your boy Pocket. Just want to say thank you guys, and that's gonna do it for today's video. As we always say, Empire out.